listed with Kiryat Jearim, which was in the hill country of Judah 13 km 8 MW of Jerusalem. Rabbi. The designation rabbi was used in a de facto sense as teacher. Joe 1:38 But among the Jews, shortly before the birth of Jesus, it came ruins at Amman, the location of ancient Rabbah of Ammon and later of Philadelphia in the Decapolis. Rab Sheikh 725 to be used also as a form of address and as a title of respect and honor, meaning my great one, my excellent one. The title was demanded by some of the learned men, scribes, teachers of the law. They delighted to be called rabbi as an honorary title. Jesus Christ condemned such title-seeking and forbade his followers to be called rabbi, as he was their teacher. Mount 23. 6-8. In the Bible the term rabbi is used only in the Christian Greek scriptures. It is employed 12 times in connection with Jesus, in the de facto sense of teacher. Twice by Peter Mr. 9. 5. 11. 21, once by 2 disciples of John Joe 1. 38, once by Nathanael Joe 1. 49, once by Nicodemus Joe 3. 2, 3 times by disciples of Jesus whose names are not specified Joe 4. 31. 9. 2. 11. 8, once by the crowds Joe 6. 25, and 2 times by Judas. 1 instance is repeated Mount 26. 25, 49. Mr. 14. 45. Jesus is addressed by Mary Magdalene as Rabboni, my teacher, also by blind man whom he healed. The personal pronoun my is a suffix here, but because of usage it seems to have lost its significance, as in Monsieur, originally meaning my Lord. Joe 20. 16. Mr. 10. 51 John the Baptist is once addressed as Rabbi. Joe 3. 26. Birth Rab birth multitude. Abundance. According to the Masoretic text, a site on Issachar's boundary. Joe's 19. 17, 18, 20 It is thought to be the same as Debarath, identified with but Deburahorvet Deborah. Joe's 19. 12 Supporting this view is the fact that Vatican manuscript No. 1209, of the 4th century CE has dar middle dot by middle dot on in place of birth. See Debarath. Rabboni Rab middle dot Boani. A Semitic word meaning my teacher. Mr. 10. 51 It may be that Rabboni was a more respectful form than Rabbi, which title of address means teacher, or that it conveyed more personal warmth. Joe 1. 38 However, when John wrote, perhaps the first person suffix I on this word had lost its special significance in the title, since John translates it as meaning merely teacher. Joe 20. 16. Rab Mag. The title of a major official of the Babylonian Empire at the time that Jerusalem was destroyed in 607 BCE. The title has been identified on excavated inscriptions. Nagal-Sharezar the Rab Mag was one of the men in the special tribunal of high Babylonian princes who sat in judgment in Jerusalem's middle gate after the city fell to Nebuchadnezzar, and who is mentioned in connection with Jeremiah's being released to go to Gedalia. J 39. 3, 13, 14. Rabsar is Rabsa Middle-Trish chief court official. The title of the chief court official in the Assyrian and Babylonian governments. The Rabsaris was one of the committee of 3 high Assyrian dignitaries that was sent by the king of Assyria to demand the surrender of Jerusalem in King Hezekiah's time. 2 Kai 18. 17. The Rabsaris was one of the Babylonian officials taking control of Jerusalem from Nebuchadnezzar when the city fell in 607 BCE, and Boshazban is named as the Rabsaris in connection with Jeremiah's being directed to dwell with Gedalia. J 39. 3, 13, 14. 40. 1-5 Excavations have unearthed inscriptions bearing the title. Bulletin of the Israel Exploration Society, Jerusalem, 1967, Volume XXXI, p. 77. Le Palais Royal du Garret, 3, Paris, 1955, no. 16. 162, p. 126. Rab Sheikh Rab Shah Middle. Keph from Akkadion, probably meaning chief cupbearer. The title of a major Assyrian official. 2 Kai 18. 17 A building inscription of the Assyrian king Tiglath-Pileser III says, I sent an officer of mine, the Rabsak, to Tyre. Also, from a tablet in the British Museum an inscription of King Ashurbanipal reads, I ordered to add to my former battle forces in Egypt the Rabsak officer. Ancient Near Eastern Texts, edited by J. Pritchard, 1974, pages 282, 296. While Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, was laying siege to the Judean fortress of Lachish, he sent a heavy military force to Jerusalem under Netartan, the commander-in-chief, along with Otextoi Acute Longo. Rakel 726. Nevertheless, the people of Jerusalem remained loyal to Hezekiah. 2 Kai 18. 36. The taunting words of Rabshakeh were taken by Hezekiah to Jehovah in prayer, and a delegation was sent to the prophet Isaiah to receive